Welcome back to Healing Gardens, where we're about to challenge everything you've been told about turmeric and immunity. If your kitchen cabinet is overflowing with golden milk recipes and curcumin supplements because the wellness industry convinced you this was the ultimate immune solution, you're not alone, but you might be overlooking the actual spice trinity that Eastern medicine relied upon for centuries. Here's the surprising truth. Ancient healers had complete access to turmeric, yet, when building immune resilience, they consistently reached for a different combination entirely. Today we're uncovering why ginger, black pepper and cardamom form the true immune foundation in traditional Eastern practices, and how this ancient wisdom offers something far more sophisticated than our modern single-ingredient obsession. The turmeric trap. Why we're looking in the wrong place. Turmeric dominates Western wellness conversations with an almost religious fervor, promoted as the golden solution to inflammation and immune weakness, backed by thousands of studies on curcumin, its primary active compound. Yet, this modern fixation creates a curious historical puzzle when you examine actual Eastern medical texts spanning thousands of years. Ayurvedic physicians, traditional Chinese medicine practitioners, and Unani healers all had turmeric growing abundantly in their regions and understood its properties intimately, yet when formulating remedies specifically for immune strength and resilience against seasonal illness, they consistently combined ginger, black pepper, and cardamom instead. This wasn't ignorance or lack of access, it was deliberate choice based on centuries of clinical observation in real human bodies facing real pathogens. The question we should be asking isn't whether turmeric has value, but rather why ancient practitioners who understood it thoroughly chose a different path when the goal was building robust, lasting immunity. The answer reveals a far more nuanced understanding of how immune function actually works than our reductionist focus on single anti-inflammatory compounds. The immune masterminds: ginger, black pepper, cardamom. These three spices appear together so frequently in traditional immune formulas that their pairing represents something deeper than culinary tradition. It reflects empirical wisdom about synergistic action that modern science is only beginning to validate. In Ayurveda, this combination addresses what's called ama, the accumulation of toxic metabolic waste that weakens digestive fire and subsequently compromises immune response, while simultaneously kindling agni, the metabolic fire essential for proper immune function. Traditional Chinese medicine recognized similar principles, using this trio to expel cold, transform phlegm, and strengthen the spleen's role in immune surveillance. The critical insight Eastern medicine grasped was that immune strength doesn't emerge from simply reducing inflammation or killing pathogens. It requires optimizing digestion, enhancing circulation, improving nutrient absorption, and maintaining the proper warmth and energy flow that allows immune cells to function optimally. Each of these three spices contributes unique but complementary actions that address different aspects of this complex system, and their combination creates effects that none achieves alone. Beyond curcumin. A holistic immune approach, ginger's reputation in Eastern medicine extends far beyond settling upset stomachs, recognized instead as a powerful immune modulator that addresses the root causes of susceptibility. Its warming nature, confirmed by modern research showing it increases core body temperature and circulation, directly enhances immune cell mobility and activity throughout the body. The gingerol compounds in fresh ginger demonstrate remarkable antiviral properties against respiratory pathogens, while its ability to reduce excessive inflammation without suppressing necessary immune responses sets it apart from simple anti-inflammatory agents. Traditional practitioners understood that cold, stagnant conditions in the body create environments where pathogens thrive, and ginger's heating, moving energy directly counters this vulnerability by improving blood flow to extremities, enhancing lymphatic drainage, and supporting the productive fever response that helps eliminate infections. Black pepper's inclusion in immune formulas initially puzzles Western minds conditioned to see it as mere seasoning, but Eastern medicine recognized piperine, its active alkaloid, as something far more valuable than a flavor enhancer. Ancient texts describe black pepper as the catalyst that awakens sleeping medicines, and modern pharmacology now confirms that piperine dramatically increases the bioavailability of countless beneficial compounds by inhibiting enzymes that break them down and enhancing absorption across intestinal walls. When combined with ginger and cardamom, black pepper doesn't just add its own antimicrobial and immune-stimulating properties, it multiplies the effectiveness of its partners, ensuring their active constituents actually reach tissues and therapeutic concentrations rather than being metabolized and eliminated before they can act. This understanding of bioavailability as central to therapeutic effect represents sophisticated pharmaceutical thinking that predates modern science by millennia. Cardamom occupies a unique position in this triad, addressing the critical gut-immune connection that Western medicine only recently acknowledged as fundamental to systemic immunity. Eastern practitioners observed that approximately 70% of immune function originates in digestive health, and cardamom's remarkable ability to enhance digestive enzyme secretion, reduce harmful bacterial overgrowth, and soothe intestinal inflammation directly translates to stronger immune response. Its volatile oils demonstrate broad-spectrum antimicrobial activity against respiratory and gastrointestinal pathogens, while simultaneously supporting beneficial gut flora populations that train and modulate immune cells. The warming yet gentle nature of cardamom means it stimulates without overheating, making it suitable for long-term use in ways that more aggressive heating spices aren't, allowing sustained immune support rather than short-term stimulation. Ancient wisdom, modern relevance, the immune triad in practice. Traditional preparations of this immune trinity typically involved decoctions where the spices were simmered together to extract and combine their active compounds in precise ratios developed through generations of refinement. A classic Ayurvedic preparation combines 1 part freshly grated ginger, 1/4 part freshly ground black pepper, and 1/2 part crushed cardamom pods, simmered in water for 15 minutes, then strained and consumed warm with raw honey, added after cooling below 108 degrees Fahrenheit to preserve its enzymatic properties. This specific ratio balances ginger's strong heating action with cardamom's gentler warmth, while black pepper enhances absorption of both, creating a formula that strengthens immunity without aggravating those with sensitive constitutions. Traditional Chinese medicine practitioners often added these three to bone broths during cold and flu season, recognizing that the combination's immune benefits amplify when consumed alongside the amino acids, minerals, and gelatin that support gut barrier integrity and immune cell production. The genius of this approach lies in addressing underlying imbalances rather than simply attacking symptoms or pathogens. Where modern medicine might suppress a fever or inflammation, this spice combination supports the body's natural immune processes. Ginger helps generate appropriate fever response, black pepper ensures immune-supporting nutrients reach their targets, and cardamom maintains digestive function so nutrient absorption continues even during illness. You can incorporate this wisdom immediately by starting each day during vulnerable seasons with a simple tea made from fresh ginger slices, a few crushed cardamom pods, and a pinch of black pepper, allowing it to steep for 10 minutes before drinking. Add this combination to soups, stir-fries, and golden milk recipes, not as isolated ingredients, but as an intentional trinity, and consider keeping a pre-mixed powder of equal parts dried ginger, cardamom, and black pepper to add to warm water or herbal teas when you feel the first hints of immune challenge. The missing piece. Why this matters today. This isn't about declaring turmeric worthless or starting a new supplement obsession with these three spices instead. It's about recognizing that ancient medicine operated from a systems thinking perspective we've largely lost in our reductionist pursuit of single miracle ingredients. The practitioners who developed these formulas understood that immune resilience emerges from multiple body systems working in harmony, and they selected ingredients that address digestion, circulation, inflammation, absorption, and direct antimicrobial action simultaneously. Our modern tendency to isolate one compound, study it in isolation, and then supplement it in isolation misses the sophisticated synergy that traditional medicine built into every formula. When you use ginger, black pepper, and cardamom together as Eastern medicine intended, you're not just getting three separate benefits, you're accessing the multiplicative effects that emerge when complementary actions support each other. The real revelation isn't that we've been wrong about turmeric, but that we've been thinking too small about what immune support actually requires. These three spices offer something more valuable than anti-inflammatory action alone. They offer a complete system for maintaining the conditions under which your immune system can function optimally. Now it's your turn to experience the difference between chasing single-ingredient trends and embracing time-tested wisdom. Subscribe to Healing Gardens for the overlooked ancient knowledge that modern wellness keeps rediscovering, and share this video with anyone ready to move beyond superficial health trends into the deeper wisdom that actually builds lasting resilience. Together, we're reclaiming the sophisticated understanding our ancestors developed through millennia of careful observation.